Alrighty. I'm doing just about, oh, I'd say 30 minutes real quick on this quilt that goes to Tennessee. That's being gifted out to Tennessee. I only say that because I don't earn on my quilts. They're not for sale. They're given. Now, if somebody else sells them, that's their business, but it is not mine because I'm not running a business. I sew for physical therapy. So I'm going to say that every single time. I try to keep my hand-eye coordination as strong as possible with this neuropathy. I will show you an example because I'm going to have to cover it up and fix it about hand-eye coordination. With neuropathy, it's a struggle. But here is an example of lack of hand-eye coordination that can happen. So if I bring you over here in the light, see right there in the middle where there's like a hunk, hang on, it's right here. If you look real close, the scissors got a hold of that because I wasn't able to hold my scissors steady that day. So I'm gonna fix that. I'm gonna probably applique. I need to learn how to applique anyway. So I'm probably gonna get like a flower, an orange and a yellow flower, and applique it on top of that. And I may put a flower somewhere on each column so that it doesn't look weird that there's just one, but I'm definitely not gonna put it on all of them, I don't think. I may, I don't know. Depends. Okay, so that was the first column. So for tonight, the only thing I'm doing this evening is I am just putting the top together because it's literally sewing one long straight seam, and everything's already sewn together. That was a different day, a different couple of days. So the reason why I've been taking these videos is because I wanted to show that I don't sit here and sew all day long. God knows I wish I could, but right now I still cannot. I can't. I'm at an hour is where I'm at, and whoever and whatever step that, well, one, I'm in the mood for, and two, that I have the stuff for, and whatever the task is that's next for that particular project is the one that I work on. I don't have a schedule because even if I make one, because I've tried it, I don't stick with it because it depends on how I feel and what level of strength I have that day. And it always changes. It changes throughout the day. It is not a consistent level. Oh, I never even considered making sure my sashing lines up. Isn't that hysterical? See, it's stuff like that. You got it live. I just started sewing and it's like it's my first day. I didn't even consider, hey, line up the sashing so you don't have to seam rip all your life. But there you have it. I forget to pay attention because I'm trying to keep I can't juggle as many things at one time as I used to be able to. I used to be able to multitask so good, so much, and I just can't. I have trouble with it, with multitasking, depending on the day, the strength, you know, the way the wind blows. Anyway, let's go back up here because I got too close to the edge there. we're gonna make it or not on this side. Yeah, we probably will if I make sure. Hang on, I've gotta. I'll tell you one thing is I didn't trim this. Yeah, I did. I trimmed this side because it was over there when it's. If I fold this back right here, it will still line up. All right, that's good. Sudden I started to veer off, but that hand-eye coordination, I can hang on to it for just a little bit, and then I glance away, and then there's I'm off the railroad tracks. All right. Ah! Well, I'm seam ripping because, okay, this one's, I mean, it's within just a, that one, I can let that one fly. I cannot let this one fly. So I'm seam ripping from the halfway point 3 blocks. So it's all right. But I will make sure that I draw that up just a little bit. And when I draw this one up a little bit, it'll move, but I'll still have to draw this one. This one was a little bigger than the other, so I'm not completely shocked about that. I didn't think about length. So that's okay. But so far, other than the Oodaboo, as my little girl used to say when she was little, here's the, well, I'll take a picture of it, but here's the first 2 columns. I'm alternating hourglass pinwheel, and then there's another hourglass on the next side. But, and then, what will happen, that's actually gonna end up being cute. Cuter than what I would have planned, I think. And then I have the patchwork border that there'll be white that goes around the outside of those that are joined together. Then on the outside of that will then go all of these patchwork square block, half blocks. And then there will be the backing that I will fold over. I still may need an extra border on the other side of this. And if that's the case, then that's totally okay. I'll just pick a color out of that kind of repeats, which looks like I could do orange or green or pink or whatever. And then roll the back side over for the binding. Yeah, I'm just gonna bring the back forward, but this is a twin size. And the reason why this is patchwork is because those are the easiest to throw together in a short amount of time, because what I do is I pre-make, you know, hourglasses and pinwheels and things, and then set them aside. And then that way when I need to pull them, they're already made, and I just arrange them so that the same colors are not touching each other anywhere on the quilt. And then, yeah, and it makes a patchwork. So, all right, hope you enjoyed this 13 minutes and 36 seconds of sewing for today. That is the only thing that I sewed today. So these things happen in very short clips. Very rarely does it exceed an hour. So it may look like just super amazing things, which God is doing amazing things, but when it gets amazing, I have help. It's not just me. When there are these 13, 15 minute or 36 minute things, that's me. All right, have a good one.